Hello. Hello. I'm about to film the weekly spread for weekly number 15, and I've been thinking I need to do a face mask, so I'm doing both. I keep looking at myself, so I'm sorry about that. I'm really trying here. And I feel like, oh, I'm glad you're not dressed like a mummy. I thought that's what we were doing here. No, just a face mask. And if you're gonna say I put it on wrong, you're probably right, so. And if you're wondering what mask is this, it is this. I got it from Ipsy. I get Ipsy and Etsy mixed up. Ipsy's the makeup one, and they said I could add something to my bag. And I chose this, it's BioRace? BioRace, I think is the brand.
Intense hydrating spirulina mask.
Pretty fancy. I had the day off today. I'm getting crazy. Putting on masks and a bullet journal. And I thought, wouldn't everyone love... I keep laughing at myself. Wouldn't everybody love to see September Storrie in a face mask? That's not the mask that people have been wearing mostly these days. So this is another kind of mask you can wear. What do you think? Oh, it's not good.
It's not good at all.
Oh, an update on... Sorry, I keep looking at myself. It's better than that. I have another one that looks like lace. I cannot talk at all in that thing because it really moves things around. I'm sorry, I keep touching my face. I know we're not supposed to do that this year, but it's so like... I saw a video one time where they literally were able to smooth it so you couldn't even tell they were wearing a mask. Like, it was so smooth. So update on the whole class taking thing did not end up going the way that I thought it would. Within the first several minutes of the class I was taking on, I glanced at myself again.
Stop it.
Within the first few minutes of watching the class video thing on the editing software I'm wanting to use, he said,
if this thing happens, then it means something about the specs of the video, and we're not going to talk about that in this. If you want to know, email me or contact me or something.
and I was like, wait a second. Because I'd had a frustrating time with that software.
Because I would click play on the video I was wanting to edit, and it would go at the speed that I was wanting it. And it starts slowing down, and the audio would slow down, which is tough. That was why I put it in that program to begin with, was to add music that I don't normally use, because iMovie has a limited amount of music to use on it.
The whole thing, it was days of frustration. Realized that the problem this guy's talking about, but saying he's not going to talk about, is the problem that I have. But I don't know how to fix it. I'm going to continue with iMovie until I figure it out.
This is happening.
I might cut this all out, I don't know, because I can't take me seriously looking like this. I don't know if you can. I'm going to take off this mask in a few minutes and get started on the weekly spread for September 14th through the 20th. Also, I am wanting to start doing personalized bullet journals to sell, as well as do videos of either of me planning them or just doing flip throughs for you to see how you can personalize bullet journals.
Blah, blah, blah.
So I was thinking of different ideas. I may put a poll up on Instagram, but I really wanted to get more ideas and narrow it down.
Masks are weird.
I'm sorry, I'm so distracted.
My face is distracting.
I was thinking different ideas I had. A bullet journal for homeschooling mom or dad, I suppose. Bookworm, a writer. So if you have any ideas for that, bullet journals you'd like to see with needs that maybe apply to you or someone you know, or just something that comes to your mind, please comment down below or DM me on my Instagram, September Storrie. I hope you enjoy this video. Let me know what you thought of this intro. If you like talking to me with mask on, looking like a ghost or a mummy,
Let me know.
and I will talk to you later. Enjoy.
And now back to your usual voiceover. So we are doing some fun stuff. I've started crinkling up the metallic decorative tapes just to give it some character, you know? So recently I've just been feeling kind of up and down emotionally and just spiritually and mentally, and just I was kind of discouraged right before I recorded this. And there was one morning when I was reading the Bible, and I was reading in 2 Corinthians, and I was reading chapter 3 and 4, and then I was getting to the end of that, and I was like, I'm gonna read chapter 5. And I can't really say it was like God said, read chapter 5, or feeling like I should. It was just like, I think I'm gonna read chapter 5. So I read chapter 5, and I get to verse 17. As you can see, it says, therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creature. The old things passed away. Behold, new things have come. And that was really encouraging to me. And I was like, man, I kind of felt like I needed that today. And then I started reading The Battlefield of the Mind. And I was several pages into my reading that day. And Joyce Meyer starts quoting 2 Corinthians 5:17. Therefore, if anyone is in Christ, he is a new creature. The old things passed away. Behold, new things have come. I was like, well, that's nifty, isn't it? Dang it, God. I guess you're trying to say something to me. And it's interesting because sometimes, almost as soon as you feel like you've gotten something from God, like God's God's saying something to you, and it's like the doubts start coming right away. Like, well, is that really what you need today? Are you understanding it right? That kind of a thing. And it's like, ugh, man, I need to just resist that, because the devil, that's what he said to Eve. He's like, did God really say this? Did you really understand him correctly? I just need to take it as God gives it to me. And if I'm misunderstanding it, he will correct me at some point. But I feel like when the doubts come, almost as soon as the blessing comes, that's a sign that you've got to stand strong. Wow. I feel like I just preached to myself that last part anyways. If you're not familiar with the Bible, in Genesis, the snake comes and tempts Eve, and basically the first thing he says is, are you sure that's what God says? And yeah, so I feel like in my life especially, that's how the devil can lead me astray, is by bringing confusion and a lack of clarity into my mind and heart. Anyways, I just wrote out another Bible verse, probably one of my favorite Bible verses, which is James 1:17. Every good thing given and every perfect gift is from above, coming down from the Father of lights, with whom there is no variation or shifting shadow. And another verse, it's Malachi 6a, so the first part of that verse. For I, Yahweh, or God, do not change. And those verses in 2 Corinthians 5:17 I used to inspire the aspect of God and who I am in Christ thing, which is I am new and he is constant. And now I'm writing out the days of the week. And then the little box in the end, as usual, is the box for next week, so I can see what I have to look forward to. Writing out my mood tracker. I'm doing the same one that I've been doing for the last several weeks. It's really working for me. I love doing it week by week instead of for the whole month. It's a little bit less daunting to track your moods for a week than it is for a whole month. I know it's just mental, and it's more convenient, plus since it's on the weekly spread, so I'm already going to be going there more often than the monthly spreads, but it's very helpful. Next is the habit tracker. Nothing really new there. It's hard to read, or possibly impossible to read, but that little heart says enjoy the now. And I've got another sticker that says it's a good day to have a good day. And then I kind of put a sticker on top of a sticker for my to-do list. And now I'm just adding some embellishments, some little flowers and leaves. And now I'm writing out a quote from Joyce Meyer's book, The Battlefield of the Mind. The pathway to freedom begins when we face the problem without making excuses for it. Now I'm adding more embellishments, hearts, little greenery. And now I'm writing out the word clarity, which is something that I would like right now. As usual, if you liked this video, please like, subscribe to my channel if you want to see more, and comment if you have any thoughts, specifically on personalized bullet journals or the best way to put on a face mask.